Alright, today we're going to be jumping back into the Bitcoin price action. We're continuing to get a little bit of a pullback here, but nothing too surprising at all since we are just filling these imbalances on the chart. Before we do jump into this price action though, I got to announce that my new partner JumpX has a pretty cool event going on for everyone that uses my referral link to sign up down below. They're going to be doing a giveaway to one random person every week that is trading on their platform. So all you got to do to qualify is go over to their exchange using my sign up link, open up any futures trade, and you'll be qualified to go ahead and get randomly picked for $100. That $100 will be a futures bonus for their exchange. So this is really only if you leverage trade, but if you do, definitely don't miss out on that. You'll also automatically get VIP level 3 signing up with my link, which will get you lower trading fees and some other exclusive perks as well. So definitely go check them out. So we'll see if around this area does become the low for Bitcoin. We had lost this value area low though, so that is something definitely noteworthy that is more or less on the bearish side of things, but we still got a couple hours left on the daily close and a whole 5 days left here on the weekly close. So we got plenty of time to get back above these volume levels that we do need to hold to confirm the nice support of this previous range within here. That is where you get this value area low. You can see these wicks that come down to this level as well. This is the range we want to be holding to go ahead and target the value area high back up at 68.5, and then at that point you would be pretty confidently going to all-time highs. But we had talked about this could still be a bearish retracement, right? The 64,500 was a big support resistance flip level that we have had, as well as on the altcoin market. We talked about if you're super bearish, this is where you were looking to sell on a retracement, bearish retracement. It is still possible that the top is in and we are falling into the bear market. We really wanted to see the value area high here hold on the altcoin market, and it looked good for a second, but we are now currently failing the value area high. So not the best signs to see on the chart so far, at least in crypto, but we still got the point of control to hold, and I'm going to show you some other charts that make me not really worried at all. You know, the thumbnail of yesterday's video was this is bullish, and what that arrow was pointing to was the dollar, and the dollar has gone down like is expected, and this is very bullish for crypto. So we'll see if this bearishness on the DXY here is to continue to play out, or if this is to become a double bottom and flip this stuff into support. We don't necessarily want this to happen, but assuming we do hold closes down here, these will be some of the lowest daily closes the dollar has had since all the way back in the summer of 2023. So this continues to look really good for risk on assets. We also have the S&P continuing to show a lot of strength, continuing to put in these higher lows within here. So let's see if the S&P can actually get above value area high, flip this into support, and go for all-time highs. I think you really need the break of all-time highs on the S&P to see that big euphoria in the markets for market participants to go full risk on and for this money to rotate into smaller cap stuff such as the Russell, which is also kind of struggling right now. We talked about this rejection of point of control, kind of expected to come down here to the value area low, and we are currently seeing that play out. So we'll see if this does come down a little bit further. That could signal Bitcoin comes down a little bit further. Bitcoin showing more weakness right now than even the Russell, so definitely something to take note of. But I think the corrective phase is coming to the end, assuming we do maintain bullishness right here, assuming this is not just some bearish retracement for our crypto assets in general, and assuming we don't just enter the bear market right now. I do think this corrective wave should be over pretty quick here. We should find support within these previous highs, and we should head on up to start accepting this range and shooting for that all-time high, which is still my base case on the charts. Nothing has really changed at all. Obviously, we just haven't seen this impulsive move continue like sometimes does happen on crypto, right? We talked about how a lot of the times when you see range escaping moves, crypto doesn't like to pull back and it just kind of marches on up. Clearly, we have not seen that. We have seen a bit of a pullback here, which is not the best thing for the bulls. Honestly, I would have wanted the structure to hold. I didn't really want to pull back, even though this isn't the end of the world, right? We are currently right now coming into this volume level. So let's see how this does react. Although I will say a lot of these lows getting swept wouldn't be the worst thing ever either, right? Liquidity is a big game in crypto, and if the play is to grab this liquidity before marching on up, that would make a lot of sense to me. So we'll see how this does play out overall. Some more bullish things we have on the chart would be hourly hidden bull divs. We like seeing these where you get lower lows on the RSI, higher lows on price, showing that there's a lot of selling pressure getting absorbed by price. Now, obviously, for this to be valid, price needs to maintain higher lows. So let's see if the low does get put in. So let's see if the low does in fact get put in here right at the point of control. We just saw Bitcoin actually sweep liquidity, right? You can assume there's a lot of stops behind this low back here. So I actually like this structurally as a long setup. And if we head over here to trading light now, and open interest is cascading down into this stuff. So a lot of longs have been closed out. This is what you want to see in a bullish correction. You don't want to see open interest going up. This is clearly just a flush of long positions. So yeah, this is actually a very valid long setup. And if you want to learn more about these long setups, I forgot to mention, I've got a premium Discord that's dedicated to teaching people how to leverage trade. It's got a lot of valuable information in there, no matter what your skill level is. And the reason I'm talking about it right now is because it is 50% off just for the next 3 days. So that's been a deal I've had for the last month, since it is kind of a new thing on my channel. But yes, if you do want to get it at just 20 bucks for your first month, go in the description down below, check it out, decide if it's worth your money or not, and snag that deal. Use code EAGLE. It's only going to last for a couple more days, and you can get yourself that nice discount if you want to try it out and see what it's all about. Assuming we can kind of escape here on our stock market, we should see Bitcoin start getting out of these corrective phases and start going on up to hunt all-time highs. And hopefully we can get total 3 to flip this dreaded level into support, because we definitely don't like this bearish backtest as of now, right? There's always the chance this is just a bearish backtest until we do enter the bear market. So this week is definitely pretty crucial. We want to flip this back into support on our higher term time frames, and we want to flip this into support on our higher term time frames as well, so we can have clear skies to hunt all the way back up to these all-time highs. And of course, that is still my base case. All right, it looks like we actually just pixel touched the point of control all the way down here at the lows. Just finished recording this video because I kind of just saw this live at the end of my recording. So that's pretty crazy. Let's check our order flow. We got a pretty substantial failed auction down there. So yeah, what we want to watch now is to see if we can get back above point of control right here, and then we can go ahead and get back above value area low to kind of start heading back up, getting above the volume that we wanted to hold from this previous range. But yeah, with how violent this wick was, this looks very good in my opinion to go ahead and reclaim volume and to head on up. So let's see if that does in fact happen, but I am running out of time. So if you do have any questions about anything I talked about, or just want to join the community for this channel, link to my Discord, top of the description down below, the VIP Discord, second link in that description down below, and then exchange links below that. We talked about JumpX at the beginning of this video, and there's also some other exchanges that have some exclusive events and rewards for you guys that use my referral links to sign up. So don't miss out on that. But with that being said, thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you all in the next video.